Hello everybody and welcome to an alpha draft here on the channel. Alpha was Magic's first set ever. It came out in 1993 and today we're going to be drafting it to see if the cards are even draftable, because at that point in time they didn't even know draft would be a format one day. So we are going to fire it off. We have a bunch of folks in the chat. Someone even changed their name to Hi YouTube. But this is a very interesting set. There are basic lands in the packs. There are a bunch of cards that are just not even remotely playable in draft. And there are a bunch of just crazy designs, like Evil Presence turns a land into a swamp. There's 3 basic lands in this pack, so we'll have to see if we can even make playables. It's going to be a crazy time. Okay, let's see what our rare is. Jade Monolith. You may take damage done to any creature on yourself instead, but you must take all of it. Source of damage is unchanged. That's actually crazy. It just makes it so hard for your opponents to trade with your creatures. Wow, I'm going to hover that card because it seems quite good. So if my opponent, if I block, like multi-block a 5/5, I can just, yeah, that's crazy. There's also Crawl Worm, which 6 mana 6/4 is just huge stats for these old formats. But I also like this as an artifact. There's a 3 mana 1/5. It is worth noting that this thing says Summon Wall on it, and all walls just have Defender. Shanodin Druid, Dryads, 1/1 Forest Walk. I'm going to take this thing. It seems really good. And it's only 1 mana to activate, and it just makes combat a nightmare for my opponents, and it fits into any deck. So we're going to take this. Okay, let's see what we have here. Pestilence is a great card. This card is actually just devastating. I'm going to hover it for now, but basically it just functions as like a way to control the board. You can have like a big toughness creature in play, so this thing never leaves play, so it works really well with like big walls, so like a 1/5 or something, and then you just slowly kill all of their creatures and stuff. Sacrifice. Destroy one of your creatures and add your mana pool. Okay, we don't really want that. This is where also, by the way, where the origin of many like types is called. So we call 4 mana 3/3s Hill Giants, and it's because Hill Giant was in Alpha, which is crazy. Dwarven Warriors. You can make a creature unblockable. Crazy. Again, we see 3 basic lands in this pack. That's not uncommon. So it's going to be interesting to see if we can find playables. Pure Lace. Change the color of a card either being played or already played a white. That doesn't do anything. Stone Giant. 4 mana 3/4. And it can tap to make a creature a flying creature. And it destroys that creature at the end of turn. One of your own creatures. What's this guy do? Are the number of non-wall creatures. I'm just going to take Pestilence. Generally, the creatures are worse than the non-creatures. That's just a general facet of this type of old set. So we have Pestilence and Jade Monolith. So we only have a black card so far. Again, this pack, 3 basic lands. This card, your untapped creatures get +0/+2. Crazy. Wall of Wood, 1 mana 0/3 wall. Weakness. Can give a creature -2/-1. If this drops the creature's toughness below 1, it is dead. Oh, I like the templating on these old cards is really fun. Like they'll just say stuff like, there's a really funny Hydra card that says, pay 3 mana to grow another head, or something like that. It's really funny. Like, look at Wind Defending. Gaia's Liege has power and toughness equal to the number of forests you have in play. When it's attacking, they're equal to the number of forests opponent has in play. I guess because it goes and invades their forests. Tap to turn any 1 land into a forest until Gaia's Liege leaves play. Mark change lands with counters, or remove the counters when Gaia's Liege leaves play. So if I have a bunch of forests, it's going to be a big blocker, and I can slowly turn their stuff into forests. And it color screws them too, I think. So I think this is pretty good. It just slowly color screws them. Oh my gosh, this pack has 6 lands. Get wrecked. War Mammoth. 4 mana 3/3 trample. Sign me up. That is big stats for this day. 6 mana 5. Can't attack unless the opponent has islands. It's destroyed immediately anytime if the controller has no islands. Gray Ogre. 3 mana 2/2. We call things Gray Ogres because Gray Ogres are 3 mana 2/2s. All the way from Alpha. The Ogre Philosopher Gnurdle believed the purpose of life was to live as high on the food chain as possible. She refused to eat vegetarians and preferred to live entirely on creatures that preyed on sentient beings. That flavor text is messed up. That is wrong. Again, 3 basic lands. I think we're just going to take this green card to go with the green card we already have. And the Pestilence also works really well with high toughness creatures. What's this thing? It can get +1/+1 for black mana, but it's a 0/1. Power Leak. Target enchantment costs 2 extra mana each turn during upkeep. And it deals 1 damage to them for each unpaid mana. Creature Bond. Okay. I think we're just going to take the War Mammoth. I like that. All in all, we're off to a good start. We have 4 playable cards, 4 picks in. Some of them being very good. Gaia's Leech seems quite powerful. Target defending creature gets +7/+7. Destroy a black spell as it is being cast. So you have to kill it while it's on the stack. That's funny. Target creature is now a flying creature. What's this? Summon rats. Counting both sides. Okay, well, maybe we'll find enough Plague Rats to make that work. I don't want Unholy Strength. We're starting to get towards the dregs, so we might have to play a 3-mana 1/1 in our deck. This is pretty good. Prevent X damage. Any further damage at the same can be cancelled by spending 1 mana per damage to be cancelled. Wild. I think I'll just take the rats, though. Give me a black creature to go with my Pestilence. Destroy X mountains of your choice, and it does X damage to each creature and each and does X damage to each player and each creature in play. What? This is just a board wipe. How is this still in the pack? Cards are bringing back memories, T-Node. This card seems crazy. I can spend like 6 mana to deal X damage to each creature and each player. Oh, no, you have to have enough mountains to target. I see. Mons, Goblin Raiders. 1 mana, 1/1. I could take the Shinodin Dryads, Forest Walk. It's going to be unblockable if I can get my Gaia's Legion to play. Too good. This does seem crazy against a red deck, though. And some percentage of my opponent's decks are going to be red. I'm just going to take it. I know I might struggle to make playables, but... Ooh, Wall of Ice. This is the exact card that I want. It plays perfectly with my Pestilence. And maybe I won't play Pestilence. Maybe I'll have to play 3 colors. Power Sink. Counter target spell. This is they spent X. What the heck? This card's actually nutty. Never mind, I'm not going to take the wall. How is this still in the pack? It's countered unless its caster spends X more mana. They can't choose to let it be countered. If caster doesn't have enough mana, all available mana from lands and mana pool must be paid, but the target spell will still be countered. How is this still in the pack? Power Sink. I don't blame people, because reading the cards is hard. Also, Circle of Protection red, these circles are crazy. They just can completely hose an entire deck. We're just going to take Power Sink here. We have gotten 2 good blue cards in a row. We're reading the signals. I can see. I found the pack that has 6 lands in it. Instill Energy. Oh my gosh. Instill Energy. You may untap target creature both during your untap phase and 1 additional time during your turn. May also attack the turn it comes into play. Instill Energy is a perfect synergy card with Gaia's Liege. We're just going to struggle to make playables here. I can already sense it. Target player gains X life. Guardian Angel. That seems like a good card, Guardian Angel. Gaining X life does not seem worth a card. It could play out decently with Jade Monolith, though. I just don't think I really want this card. Disenchant or this thing. Looks like we're going to try to play blue-green, maybe play tricolor. I don't know how we're going to get our mana to work. Yeah, everyone's going to be struggling to make playables. Going to take Disenchant for the sideboard. You know how it is. Sacrifice. I'll take Guardian Angel. Holy Armor, baby. +0/+2. Target creature gains extra +0/+1 until end of turn. I guess you'd have to add extra packs if you wanted this to work. No, the reason they had basic lands in the pack is because nobody had ever played the game before, and this is the only way you're going to get lands. I should have mentioned that. That's actually the reason. People are wondering why there's so many lands. It's literally because this is the first set ever, and so if you wanted to be able to play the game, you needed to have basic lands. Okay, I'm a beast. We're clearly taking Shivan Dragon and abandoning all sort of merit. Shivan Dragon has to be great. Yeah, it was never intended to be drafted as well. Exactly. Lure is sick. Well, we are going to take this Shivan Dragon, and now we're going to try and figure out how to play it in our deck. There's no fixing. I mean, Llanowar Elves is also insane. Is it better than taking Shivan Dragon, though? I'm not going to make playables if I take Shivan Dragon. This pack is so much better than my other one. Is everyone going to be 5 colors? I mean, maybe. And in that case, just taking Shivan Dragon and just hoping we're the best seems like the play. I doubt anyone can be aggro. Let's just put it that way. Holy heck. 6 mana, 4/6 colorless, guaranteed to make my deck. Obsidianus Golem, get in there, you beast. Plague Rats. Oh no, I already have a Plague Rats. Oh, the synergy. I just had to take the 6 mana, 4/6 that's guaranteed to make my deck, though. A 4/6 is huge. And it's colorless. Oh my gosh. But there is Plague Rats. No, and Raise Dead. And Phantasmal Terrain. Oh. It's clearly just a bestial card. It can fix my mana for 2 blue. I turn my land into a different type of land. All white creatures get +1/+1. Oh gosh. Obsidian. Okay, so currently we have some green cards, we have some red cards, and we have some black cards. Black did not seem open, though. Blue seemed kind of open. Okay, if we wanted to play this, we would have a red-green deck. We would have 6 playables. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Mana Flare. Nope, not doing that. 5 mana, 4/5. Huge. Earth Elemental. This thing's just big. Earth Elementals have the eternal strength of stone and the endurance of mountains, primordially connected to the land they inhabit. They take a long-term view of things, scorning the impetuous haste of short-lived mortal creatures. I'm just going to be playing long, slow games with my red-green big creatures. I feel like that's going to be the strat that wins. Not that I'm playing these matches at, but still. Earth Elemental, get into the deck. Hill Giant. Just look at like the gorgeous, like iconic land art. These are like some of the most iconic lands. I'm going to play, I want the Instill Energy in the deck. Okay. Jump. That's so funny. Makes a creature flying. I'm just going to take Shatter and probably main deck it just because you need playables. Counters a red card or destroys a red card in play. This. +1. Summon zombies. 3 mana, 2/2. If I want to play red-green, maybe I want to play red-green-black and just go Jundam out. I mean, this is my only good blue card. I could see Jundam out being the strat. Wall of Bone regenerates. Yeah, that's going to be kind of hard to manage. I'm never going to be able to use this thing. This is a good blue card. Maybe I don't Jundam out. Maybe I blue them out. 3 mana, 2/2 could be good, though. Black is open this direction. Weakness. Huge. 2 mana for a 1/1 with regenerate. Nice. I'm just going to take weakness, though. Good kill spell for any 1 toughness creature. Demonic Attorney. If opponent doesn't concede the game immediately, each opponent must ante an additional card from the top of his or her library. Remove this card from your deck before playing if you are not playing for ante. That's funny. Oh my gosh. Ante cards. I'm going to take Raise Dead. We totally have this one. Kill all enchantments. This is a 5 mana 5/4. What? What? This is huge. It's a blue creature. It's huge. Oh my gosh. Gosh. Black cards are back on the menu. Blue cards are back on the menu. Honestly, green is not that open. Maybe I would just play like 25 lands. And then just have enough to play all of my cards. I think that might honestly be the play. Weakness. No limit to the size of your hand. If a card forces you discard, you can choose to put the card on the top. We're going to just take weakness. We are building a 5-color control deck. Holy heck, we get the mana fixing we need in Phantasmal Terrain. We're so good. Healing Salve. Okay. I don't think we're going to play it because we don't want to go into white. Shatter, let's go. Okay, so we have 19 playables for our 4-color control deck. Maybe we're supposed to get rid of green and just play... No, not that one. Maybe we're supposed to get rid of green. We did not see a lot of green. And just play... Holy heck, Time Vault. Tap to gain an additional turn. Doesn't untap. To untap it, you must skip a turn. It begins tapped. Okay, Dragon Whelp. 4 mana, 2/3 flyer, overpowered. Are equal to the number of non-wall creatures on your side. 2 non-wall creatures is a 3/3. I think Dragon Whelp is better than Time Vault. Regrowth. Return any card. My cards all suck, though. Dragon Whelp is actually a way to win the game. In my Grixis control deck. Definitely liking the Grixis look here. Sedge Troll. Gains +1/+1 if controller has any swamps in play, and it can regenerate. Oh my gosh. It's so perfect for my deck. The synergy, it's all coming together. What does Merfolk? It's just a 1 mana 1/1, of course it is. But Sedge Troll. It's even built for my Grixis deck. Holy heck, look at things coming together. Ray's dead. They're never going to be able to kill my stuff. Lure's good, but... Sea Serpent. Phantasmal Terrain. Do I take Sea Serpent or Ray's? I think Ray's Dead is better, because Sea Serpent, I already have some big creatures, and just getting it back my Shivan Dragon over and over seems great. I'm not even that heavy blue. I'm mostly red-black. So Ray's Dead seems good. Dwarven Demolition Team. Tap to destroy a wall. Sign me up. Basalt Monolith. Oh no, that could actually be great for me. I have some really nice, high-powered, expensive cards. And another Ray's Dead. I think tapping to destroy a wall could be good, but I don't know how effective the walls are going to be against me, because I have some big creatures. So maybe I just want Basalt Monolith, or I just want another Ray's Dead. A third Ray's Dead. My opponents are never going to be able to kill my big guys. Tap to destroy a wall seems tempting, but I don't know how many people want to play walls. Basalt Monolith is great for just ramping me up, but I'm just going to be playing a bunch of lands anyway, so I'm never going to miss a land drop probably. I'm just going to take Ray's Dead. Ray's Dead seems the best, because I do have some good creatures to get back over and over. Copy Artifact. Remains copied. Oh my gosh, it's reanimation. Copy Artifact. What artifacts do I have? I have 1. 2. But copying that one doesn't do much. Oh, nice. Big pack for me. A lot of blue cards. Return a creature. Unsummon. Oh my gosh, that's insane. Unsummon was in this set? Power Link. Merfolk. Give a creature flying. I'll take Unsummon. All mountains are considered plains while it's in play. That's so funny. Oh my gosh, we got an Unsummon. You decide whether and how one defending creature blocks. Sure. This is crazy. This is like a 1 mana, the 4 mana deal 1 damage to my opponent every turn. I'm actually going to make playables. I mean, sure, I have a triple blue card here that I really don't want. But I actually have a reasonable number of playables. I think I got stuck on green for a bit too long, but I wasn't taking green cards, so I'm fine. I think the Shivan Dragon transition worked out, because I have a lot of my best cards are now red cards. Oh, man. Unfortunately, I know I'm not getting anything on the wheel, because there's just a bunch of junk and lands. Ooh, I can kill a flyer. Tap or untap 1 land, creature, or artifact. Ooh, that could be interesting. I can get him. Or I can damage kill a flyer. Which is better, chat? Dealing 2 or twiddling? Okay, there's no playables left. It's all lands from here on out. What the heck? What the heck? Crazy situation here. You got 18 playables? That's well done, Stormcrow. 18 playables is pretty nice. Let's just see what happens if I cut my cards that are not particularly playable. Let's just finish building this. We would probably play Twiddle just because it gives me some combat trick shenanigans where I untap my guy. Oh, Earth and Water Elemental. I never really got that idea. That's cool. Cursed Land seems cool. Just slowly kills them. Interesting. I think this would be fine. I have 4 massive creatures and raise deads to get them back. That's pretty much my deck's game plan. Is just cast a big creature and then raise dead it back. I can probably just cut Phantasmal Terrain for another land. Yeah, so if I run 6 islands, 9 swamps, or 8 swamps, 7 mountains, that gives me 21 lands and 19 pretty solid cards. And then I can always sideboard in Shatters and stuff. And then Volcanic Eruption, I could like change my land distribution. But yeah, seems like a crazy format. I mean, obviously playing 21 lands doesn't seem ideal, but I think everyone kind of has to, because this is just the stuff you're working with. You have 9 basic lands that you have to take. But I think just having consistent mana to cast my big guys and then raise deads to get them back is the plan. We have a Twiddle as a combat trick, Power Sink, weaknesses to kill their stuff, Pestilence. Seems like a sweet deck. I hope you enjoyed this trip down Alpha, seeing what is possible in the set. If you'd like to see me draft more old sets, let me know which ones you'd like to see in the comments below and hit the thumbs up button to let me know you enjoyed the video. And I will talk to you next time.